Hey, it's a Humble Collector here, and in today's video, it's a little different. We have not only a Militaria haul, but an unboxing as well, which is pretty cool. I was on a road trip the past couple weeks, which is why I haven't been posting, and I actually won some auctions while I was gone, so we have some stuff to unbox, and I got some stuff while I was away, too. So, pretty cool. Car broke down the day we were supposed to leave, so I ended up getting to go to an estate sale, where I got these two, which is, pretty cool. So this is like a Studebaker ad for the Weasel, which is one of the vehicles they produced during World War II. I left it in the frame because it won't fit in my my book. So maybe eventually when I get a filing cabinet, I can actually file this and take it out of the frame. Pretty cheap frame, but well, it was actually half priced at the estate sale, so I only got it for $3, which is pretty good. Yeah, not a whole lot to see there. This was also framed in a much better frame, the Marine Corp Hymn. This one was printed in 1942. Pretty cool stuff. However, whoever put it in that frame decided to tape it to this backing, which, for the record, for anybody watching, please don't do that. Because now I can't pull it off the backing without ripping it, which I don't want to do. And so what I'm going to have to do to get this to fit in my book is I'm going to have to actually cut around this back sheet. And now the whole back of it's going to be partially covered still. You're not going to be able to read what's back there. And it's a pain. When you're framing things, don't tape them to the backing. I cannot stress that enough. It's kind of irritating, honestly. So while I was away, even though I live here in the States, I did get to visit two World War II-ish related museums. One was the Cody Dug-Up Gun Museum in Cody, Wyoming. Not sponsored by them, just want to put a shout out there. They are an awesome museum. They have 1,000 firearms that have been dug up all over the U.S. and then in Europe as well. They have 2 cases full of World War I and World War II dug guns, including a STG-44, which is pretty awesome to see. And at their museum, I actually got this infantry assault badge, which was dug up in Poland, which is pretty cool. And he also even threw in this 8mm Mauser bullet, which was nice. And yeah, so besides that, also near Cody, Wyoming is the Hart Mountain Relocation Center, or the Saito Hart Mountain Relocation Center, which was an internment camp for Japanese Americans during World War II, because Japanese Americans were relocated from the Pacific Coast to these internment camps. So it kind of goes through the history of the camp. At one point, there were actually 10,000 people interned there. You know, it's kind of a really dark chapter in U.S. history. It's something that we don't really talk a lot about. And the museum does a really good job portraying it, how the camps came to be, what life was like there. Yeah, very interesting museum. Definitely worth checking out if you're in the Wyoming area. Go to both those places. You'll have a lot of fun. And now I want to move to the unboxing portion of the video. We're going to start with this one because I believe this is the one I ordered first. And he actually wrote on the outside of the envelope to cut to open on this top side. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow his orders. Okay. Okay, is there anything else in there? No? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Come on. Okay. That's pretty well packaged. Alright, so this is a Lazy Dog dart. I believe this one's unused. And when I first saw this auction, I had no clue what a Lazy Dog dart actually was, which isn't very surprising. But basically, they'd have bombs full of these things, and they would drop them over enemy positions, and by the time they hit the ground, they'd be going anywhere almost 500 miles per hour. So if you can imagine basically a fletchet like this hitting you in the head at 500 miles per hour, you're pretty much dead. Apparently it was used for enemies that are dug in like forests or places where foliage kind of obscures where everything is, because this will break through all the leaves and limbs and really mess you up. So yeah, most of these that were dropped were never recovered because obviously 500 miles per hour, you hit the ground, it's going to just flatten and shatter. So I believe this one's unused. It still has the fin to it, so I might have to either solder that on there or maybe use a little bit of glue. I don't know what I'm going to do. And the guy was having a special, and he actually threw in a World War II dated penny. This one's 1941, which is pretty cool. Very nice of him. And, yeah. And I was actually surprised to see how much these go for online. I got a pretty good deal on it. They go for a lot more than you'd expect. I suggest going and looking that up. Alright. And the last part of this unboxing here, this one did not have instructions to cut open that one side. So we're just going to use an X-Acto knife and hope for the best. Actually, no, yeah, we're going to cut this one too. It's going to be one of those days. Okay. So if you've seen previous unboxing videos, you can probably guess what this is. Oh, look at that. Right, so this is a set of death cards that actually belong to two brothers. One of whom was killed in 1944, the other one in 1941. It's a little pamphlet. So I'm guessing that he probably had his own death cards made when he died in 1941. And then in 1944, when his brother died, they stuck his photo in there as well to remember the two of them. This is actually the first like 4-panel death card I've ever gotten, which is pretty cool. And the brother here, George Nothift, was actually in an SS regiment and was killed in 1941. So, yeah, pretty interesting. Interesting SS-related item, and death cards with brothers are pretty rare, as you can imagine. So, yeah, pretty nice little book. That reminds me, I still haven't translated that last death card I got, which is something I'm going to have to do. Maybe that'll be the next video. Also, by the time I put this up, I'm going to put this out here for all of my people who check in pretty regularly. The first video I ever posted was the one with an SS camo cap. This one right here. And that video is no longer up for the simple reason that, having read a lot of the comments, done a lot more research, I'm pretty certain now this cap is not real, and I got scammed. Not surprising. I should have known better, but it was just when I was starting to get back into collecting, and yeah, didn't lose a whole lot of money. Lesson learned, you know, whatever. And the reason I deleted the video is because it is the most popular video on my channel. It has, I think, 1,750 views last time I checked, something around there. And I don't feel comfortable with the video that has the most views, and obviously the most people who've come to my channel have seen, being fake. I really don't like that. So I've just deleted that video. Yeah, because I don't want to be known as the guy who got all of his subscribers and views from a video of a fake hat. You know, I want to be known for having authentic stuff. And yeah, so thank you all for everybody who pointed out that was fake. Maybe do more homework and realize that. I really appreciate it, because I do want to keep my collection as authentic as possible. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Happy collecting.